This is 4.7, solving two-step inequalities. Solving two-step inequalities is very similar to solving two-step equations. You have to follow the PEMDAS in reverse. I'm going to go through 6 different problems. I'll show you how to do it, and then I'll give you 3 for homework to do on your own. Let's start with number 1. We have 6y minus 7 greater than 5. Now, I want to get rid of the 7 first, the subtract 7, so I'm going to add 7 to each side. When I do that, I got 6y greater than 12. Then I got to get rid of the 6, which is times 6, so I divide it by 6 and divide this by 6. Gets me y is greater than 2. If I want to graph it, I go like this, and it looks like y cannot be 2, and it has to be greater than. So it's everything this way. So let's put 3 in there just to try it. 3 times 6 is 18. 18 minus 7 is 11. Is 11 greater than 5? Yep, so that works. All right, next one is 4 minus 3d greater than or equal to 19. Let's get rid of this positive 4 here. So we'll take 4 away from each side. When we do that, we get negative 3d greater than or equal to 15. Now I want to get rid of this negative 3, so I'm going to divide each side by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. That gets me d. I'm dividing by a negative, so I have to flip that around. And 15 divided by negative 3 is negative 5. Then if I graph it, negative 5, negative 4, negative 6. It can be this negative 5, and it has to be everything lower. Less than. So let's try negative 6 in here. If I put a negative 6 here, it'd be 4. Negative 3 times negative 6 is a positive 18. And is 4 plus 18, that's 22. 22 is greater than 19. There's my graphing. There's my solution. All right, let's do one more. Number 3. W divided by negative 4 plus 8 greater than 9. Greater than 9. So I'm going to get rid of this plus 8. I'm going to subtract 8 from each side. That gives me W divided by negative 4 greater than 1. Now, I got to get rid of this negative 4. So it's divided by negative 4. I'm going to times it by negative 4. Times by negative 4. That gets me W. Because I'm multiplying it by a negative, I have to switch that. 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. Then if I graph it, negative 4, negative 3, negative 5. It can't be negative 4, and it has to be everything less than. So we're going this way. There we go. Let's check negative 5 in it. Okay. If I change the W for negative 5, negative 5 divided by negative 4 is 1 1/4 plus 8 greater than 9. Is 1 1/4 plus 8? That's 9 1/4 greater than 9. Sure is. So my solution is this. The graph is that. All right, 3 more, and then I'll have you do 3 on your own. Number 4, it's 2 parentheses k minus 5 less than 6. I can't do anything in the parentheses, but I can distribute it. 2k minus 10 less than 6. Get rid of this negative 10 by adding 10 to each side. That gets me 16, 2k. To get rid of the 2, I divide each side by 2, k less than 8. And if I want to graph it, 8, 9, 7. It can't be 8, and it has to be everything less than. So we're going this way. So let's go with something less than 8. Let's do 5. 2, make that 5 minus 5. Is less than 6. 5 minus 5 is 0. 2 times 0, that's 0. Is 0 less than 6? Yes. So that's my solution, and that's my graphing. Okay. And let's try one more. Number 5 says negative 4, parentheses, n minus 10 divided by, or not divided, less than 32. So let's distribute this. Negative 4 times n is negative 4n. Negative 4 plus 40 is less than 32. Now I want to get rid of this plus 40, so I minus 40 on each side. That gets me negative 4n less than negative 8. Now I want to get rid of this negative 4. I divide each side by negative 4. By doing that, I have to flip the inequality. Negative 8 divided by negative 4 is a positive 2. And when I graph it, it can't be 2. It has to be everything greater than 2. So let's try 3. If I put 3 in here, 3 minus 10 is negative 7. And then negative 7 times negative 4 is 28. And 28 is less than 32. So that graph works. That inequality solution works. All right, last one. Number 6. Negative 3 less than or equal to 0.5, 8 plus y. All right, let's do the distributive property. 0.5 times 8 is 4 plus 0.5y. I'm going to get rid of this 4, get rid of that 4. And by doing that, I have a negative 7 less than or equal to 0.5y. Now I'm going to divide this by 0.5, divide that by 0.5. And when I do that, it's going to get me 14, negative 14, because it's a negative divided by a positive, less than or equal to y. Now I'm going to flip that around. I want to have y on the left side. Y is greater than or equal to negative 14. And if I graph that, negative 14, negative 13, negative 15. And it can be negative 14, but it's got to be everything greater than that. So let's try negative 13. If I have a negative 13 in here. Negative 13 times, or negative 13, 8 plus negative 13 is a negative 5. And negative 5 times 0.5, that's a negative 2.5. Is negative 3 less than or equal to negative 2.5? Yep. So this is my solution, and this is my graph. So the 3 I want you to do on your own are these 3, numbers 7, 8, and 9. See if you can do those, and then we'll come back together tomorrow and we'll discuss.